What's up, Knights? So, I want to talk to you about discouragement. Sometimes I feel very discouraged. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like every human on earth faces a lot of discouragement in their lifetime. When you sit back and go, I just don't want to do anything. You know, like right now, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm at the gym, but I don't want to go to the gym. You know, I don't want to go back home and work on these kids' books or work on my self-help book that I'm writing. I don't want to work on these YouTube videos. I feel discouraged on every one of these things right now, and I don't know why. I should be feeling more motivated than ever. So I have so much going for me right now, but like every single human, I can feel discouraged. But I know that the best way to get past discouragement is through action. Just like the best way to find motivation is through action. That's why I got my ass up and came to the gym. That is exactly why I did, because no matter how discouraged I'm feeling, I still have to try. I still have to keep going. So that's what I'm going to do today. I am going to get some things done. I'm going to hit this gym. I'm going to work on some artwork for my kids' book, The King and the Two Stars. And I'm going to do this YouTube video. I'm going to do several things today that I am feeling discouraged about. And I'm going to rock every single one of them. So without further ado, I'm going to hit this gym. And those cool shots were thanks to my new camera stand I just purchased. I told y'all about in the last video. It is a magnetic stand or a phone grip for my phone camera that allows me to have all those cool shots. Some of the shots weren't the coolest, but hey, we're experimenting with it. A couple of those shots, I had to like reposition the camera several times. But that's not a big deal. That's all part of the craft of YouTubing, and I honestly enjoy it. Right now, I'm eating tamales. I have a big old bag of tamales. The reason I have these is because on my birthday, we had Hispanic food. And for some reason, my cousin bought like 2 gigantic bags of tamales. So I'm just eating tamales now. A lot of tamales. That's a big bite. I love tamales though, and I love a cold tamale. Whew. Anyway, folks, I'm going to hop in the shower first. I'm going to work on my kids' book, do some illustrations. And tonight, me and my girl are going over to the TX Whiskey Ranch for a little nighttime sipping. Yeah, I think it's between like 6 and 9. They have this little festival thing. So we're going to go do that. So I'm going to catch y'all here in a little bit. I'm going to finish eating a couple tamales, because these things got to be eaten. I don't want to waste it. And hey, it's free food. I just went to the store yesterday. Got a whole stocked up fridge right now. And I love a good stocked up fridge. So these got to go so I can get to the stocked up fridge. So I'll catch you here in a few minutes after I get done eating those tamales. And now I got them started. All right, I got the outfit lined up, but real fast I want to show y'all something. This right here, pair of Thieves Superior Fit. This is the best underwear in the entire world. This is not a sponsorship. This is just by far the best underwear. Most breathable, most flexible, most comfortable. I'm literally wearing some right now. Like, I love this underwear. I got it for Christmas, got it for my birthday. I'm just keeping asking for it from more and more people. Like, give me this underwear. It is super nice. I recommend it. 10 out of 10 on the underwear level of rating. Go buy some. Pair of Thieves. So when doing illustrations for a kid's book, this is my process. So I write down each line for each page. Some, have multiple lines in one page. Some just have one line in one page. I look at the line. I think to myself, okay, so how is this going to look? So right now, this one right here, I am currently working on number 17. He followed the two little stars. No, 18, my bad. I'm following 18. He looked at them and said, "O little stars, thank thee for thy service. To think once I thought of you a hassle. Now you're my friends through and through. I shall name tomorrow a holiday after you." So that right there, I had to figure out, okay, how do I want that to look? What's the image for this? And that's where I come up with the idea of him, a side profile on his balcony where his castle is, looking at the two stars. The words can go right here. The speech bubble coming down to here. That is my thought process for this image. It took me probably about 10 minutes to decide just this portion, just do the side profile with the stars. And then I decided to do the balcony and the castle, top of the castle. This took so long already, though. The actual drawing of it took probably about 20, 25 minutes. I still have to go through and ink it all, which means tracing over each individual line. And I have to do the wording still, and then trace over that with the ink, with this 0.3 needle tip pen. I prefer the 0.1, but I don't have that right now. So 0.3 it is. All that is about a 45-minute process per picture. And they come out looking like this. Now, some are a lot quicker. I have some that, like that one, that took literally 15 minutes, maybe that much. Well, that took a lot longer. So a lot bigger picture, a lot more inking to do. The inking is what takes so long. So I have to be very careful where I come up with little mistakes like that. See that? A little mistake right there. Something I got to live with. It is what it is. But this is a process of how I make illustrations. My last kid's book, Frederick the One-Legged Goose, that I hired someone to do. I told him, I did the same process, wrote down everything I need, all the different lines, and then sent him instructions for each one. So I wrote down all the lines, and then on a separate piece of paper, wrote down what each picture should be for said line, each page pretty much. And I sent him to the artist and he did it all. They argued a lot about it because he had his vision, I had my vision, and they weren't equaling, and he thought he had some more creative decision power, more heft to what he said. And I said, "No, sir, I am paying you to work on my project. This is not our project. This is my project. You are getting paid. I'm the one who's going to be selling to folks. You're getting paid up front." So after saying that a couple of times, finally got him to start working a little bit more towards the vision I had. And it was a big headache, and it cost a lot of money. I will do it again in the future with other Frederick books, and there's probably some other books. But this book, I can illustrate this myself. I started just randomly drawing the character one day. I said, you know what? I can do this. And once I put my mind to something, I know I can do it. I can do anything I decide to do, anything I put my mind to, and so can you. Let this be proof. I've always been like, oh, I'm no artist. I can't draw. And now I'm drawing. I'm becoming an artist right here, right now, because I know that I can. Anything I want to do, I can freaking do. Anything life throws at me, I can handle. And so can you. So I'm going to get back to this. What do you think about that? While I get back to this, I'll catch y'all TX Whiskey here in 1 second. So we over here at TX Whiskey Ranch. She got herself a hot, maple whiskey cider. And I got myself a bacon old fashioned. You can at least see the piece of bacon floating inside of it. It is delicious. Cheers. I tell y'all what, that is damn good. Seriously, this is so delicious. It's the taste of TX whiskey is one of my favorite flavors in the world, and bacon on top of that. I'll tell you what. So we're out here just kind of hanging out, chilling right now. It's a little chilly outside. We're fixing to go back inside because the live music starts in about 15 minutes. So I'll show you some of that here in a second. This is nice right here. You can literally see downtown Fort Worth from the property of TX Whiskey. I love it here. Just the way this place looks, the vibe of this place. I ain't much into country music, but like I'm loving this country aspect right here, tell y'all what. And I'm loving that right there too. It was so funny, y'all. It was so funny. I was literally just telling her that I really hope they light the fire. Because it'd be great. It'd be a great night. A nice cold January night with a fire. And they lit the fire. No joke, less than 2 minutes later. We walk off in that direction. And what do they do? I turn around, there's a guy lighting the fire right there. Look at that. This is so cozy. And I love cozy. I don't like being comfortable all the time, but I do like being cozy from time to time. All right, folks. Now I got the hot cider maple whiskey. And it is just... oh. It is delicious. Got it. It hit the hole. That was horrible.
What is that? No.
All right, Knights, that was a really fun evening. You know, it wasn't that crazy. Wasn't even that busy. On Saturdays, whew, that place is packed. Friday nights is already not that packed. And right now it is Friday. Yes, the weekend vlog is being shot on a Friday. I know I lied to y'all by saying it's the weekend vlog. So I didn't actually say that, but it's the weekend vlog, so my bad. So we got this TX whiskey. We've had this for a while now. I sip on it from time to time. I have a whole nother bottle, actually. A couple of empties. So TX whiskey, love it. Today, we got the bourbon. We also got a this cool, hold on. Yeah. This cool cork holder. It holds the corks. Which, fun fact about TX whiskey, each cork has leather on it. And each piece of leather they use is refurbished or repurposed from boot leather that was not used in local boot manufacturers. Fun fact for you there. Anyway, we got the bourbon itself. I've never tried the bourbon except for during a tour one time where I taste tested the bourbon. It was delicious then. I'm really excited about trying it now. I've had the whiskey. I've been drinking the whiskey for 10 years. Honestly, I love TX whiskey. The bourbon, that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to try that here in a second. I'm not going to show you all that, though. That's just for me. So, Knights, I hope y'all had a fun time watching this video. I hope you continue to grow how you need to grow. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Remember, stay noble and live that no bull lifestyle. Yes, sir.